Earning reports from the nation's largest retailers for the first quarter recently spoke Wall Street into a broad collapse. Executives of major chains blamed lower profits and margins on a sudden unexpected shift in spending behavior. From merchandise to experiences like travel and dining, analysts who follow the industry declared their disappointments and reduced their investment ratings. Target reports its inventory ballooned 43% in the first quarter as merchandise like television and kitchen appliances piled up. Walmart as well said its inventory rose to 32% for the first time. Ripley, one of South America's most prominent retail conglomerates, continued to show signs of recovery. From the pandemic effects of its business, it reports a Q1 revenue of 457 billion Chilean pesos, which is an increase of 21.7% on year-on-year. It's a record for the figures for the first quarter growth. The Santiago, Chile-based company, consolidated the income rose 11.4 billion Chilean pesos from 9.89 billion pesos, representing a 15.2% increase on year-on-year. This suggests that the company's results are almost back to pre-pandemic level. In the first quarter of 2020, before a full business impact of COVID-19, it had reached a principal market of Chile and Peru, and the retailer has registered a consolidated income of 12 billion Chilean pesos. Apple is increasing hourly retail workers' pay to $22, up from $20 later this year, and also plans to increase corporate pay. The news comes as retailers are still struggling with their tight workforce market and the high cost of their living-facing workers. It also comes as retailers are facing union organization efforts. Workers, for example, of Georgia-based Apple Store are set to vote next month to join the Communication Workers of America (CWA). Several other well-known retailers, including Amazon, have been as well adjusting pay levels for the same reasons. US Department retailer Kohl has revealed extensive plan to expand and boost its retail footprint over the next 4 years, with strategies revolving around new store opening, remodels, and omnichannel capabilities. As part of its investment, Kohl says it will be adding new omnichannel features to many of its locations. As well, it will be bringing convenience services such as in-store pickup, drive-up, and Amazon returns to its customers. Additional to a self-service offer, which is currently being used over 100 stores, it's expected to roll out into other locations over the next 18 months, which will further strengthening of its omnichannel presence. The UAE, being extremely competitive with local and global brand retailers, are compelled to study consumer behavior and come up with solutions that will help them retain their clients. Initially, the economic impact of digitalisation was observed due to restrained consumer spending. Following the reopening, however, people are back in the market and researchers have extensive data to work with. It turned out that shoppers are not spending like before. According to McKinsey, 95% of consumers in the UAE have changed their shopping behavior. Particularly noteworthy is the newfound affinity for e-commerce in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Global Retail News. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more retail topics. Be safe, and I will see you next week.